Smackdown last night was pretty bad, and people aren't happy. Mainly because of the fact that Summerslam it'll seemingly be Randy Orton and Jelly Roll against Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. To which I say, I'm tired. But I'm especially tired of the fact that Summerslam doesn't feel like Summerslam anymore. It is a pay-per-view whose branding and vibes have been stripped down to the bare essentials, making it no longer the biggest party of the summer. You still get great matches and moments, but can we bring back the summer vibes, please? And I'm not saying that the occasional change to the SummerSlam or any other pay-per-view's branding doesn't help freshen things up. I like when WWE tries new things, but at the same time, it's been a number of years now since we really had the SummerSlam feel, and that's my problem. I look at the late 2000s SummerSlam posters like the one with CM Punk or Maria on the poster. That to me is the SummerSlam vibe that I feel like we've been missing for a while. And while I do think SummerSlam is definitely worthy of 2 nights, I just would like to see it return to being a SummerSlam. Because right now you look at the branding for SummerSlam and this could realistically be any old pay-per-view with a different name. It really could. And while we're at it, I know it's a often debated topic when it comes to the stages and the laziness with the stages in WWE nowadays. I miss when SummerSlam stages were fancy as well.
Music made for people who have tattoos of their children but don't have custody of them.
Jelly Roll might ball out. I won't criticize until I've seen him wrestle, but this just ain't SummerSlam, man. All the respect in the world for your weight loss journey, your music's cool, just not now.
Influencers, personalities, whatever you want to classify this as, coming in to our industry, leeching off of our success.
Which I actually think is a line that works very well. I've never seen such obvious bait be bit on so hard by so many people. The bit is clearly that it is in fact Logan who ironically did that and was not the one building the foundations of this era. You'd figure that was obvious to most, but apparently not. But then Randy Orton came out and he was on fire.
You've got the balls to call that man an outsider in his home freaking town. That's one of the biggest names in his industry. He's one of the biggest names in the music industry, and he is in our ring. If anybody's an outsider, it is you.
Then Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore out of nowhere.
It's you to listen up real good, you entitled, whiny little bitch.
Oh! Drew McIntyre!
And as Logan beats down Randy Orton, Jelly Roll tosses Logan off.
What the hell are you doing, Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll just tosses Logan Paul!
Then as Logan is being escorted out, he destroys Jelly Roll's set. Really play devil's advocate, I don't even have a problem with celebrities being in WWE. In fact, I'd go as far to say that many times, more often than not, it's quite entertaining. And I'm not naive, I understand crossover appeal. People are gonna talk about this. You've got one of the biggest social media stars and one of the most beloved musicians in America. But you also already have an entire roster of talent that never gets opportunities to get to this level of appeal. And even if you look back further in the Triple H era to when they were breaking records and everything, they were doing that without celebrity endorsement. So if you spent a little better of a time building up your own wrestlers and had more effective booking, you wouldn't need to rely on celebrities to make people want to watch your wrestling show. And now we know that Jelly Roll will be in the corner of Randy Orton at Saturday night's main event.
And I got your back. I know you do. Love you, brother. Right back at you.
Then moving on to R-Truth, he rolled up Aleister Black.
We can continue on. Oh, O'Connor roll! O'Connor roll! Oh, and R-Truth wins it!
The treatment of R-Truth since he returned has been so inconsistent and weird, but I did really like Aleister's crash out backstage.
It's over. Let it go.
Sorry.
You're good. Just take it easy.
A second thought. Now I can let it go.
Hey, come on, gotta get
Also, the Street Profits lost their titles to the Wyatt Six.
Test forward, and now the Wyatt Six. Could they have it their way? We got new champs!
The Smackdown tag division was on a pretty goated run, and now, they've gone from a competitive tag scene to mainly just focusing on the Wyatts, which is a little one-dimensional. And even after the Rey Fenix Andrade versus Fraxium match, it's clear that they still have components in this division to deliver. It's just getting a little bit tiring with this Wyatt 6 storyline. Also, can we get a draft soon? The brand split is bordering on non-existent. I turn on Raw, I see and hear about Seth Rollins and co. I turn on SmackDown, same thing. It doesn't feel like there's enough enough separation. You have certain people that stick to brands like the Judgment Day, John Cena, and Rhea Ripley, but it just doesn't feel defined enough for me, and a fresh draft would do that. Also, my MFTs doesn't make any sense. My family trees. And not only did they take that from Tomatonga, but the font for MFTs is just a straight rip of MJF's font. Thankfully, Solo Sikoa is still entertaining, so he makes up for it.
Oh, and Mr. L.A. Knight. No.
Also, Fred Durst was in the crowd last night.
It's an all-time great sitting in the crowd ringside. Fred Durst, the front man for Limp Bizkit.
An absolute legend. My Way and Rollin stay in the gym rotation. I also loved seeing Sol Ruca show up and show out.
Incredibly short tag team championship.
Oh, man!
And she continued to show the main roster what she can do.
And now she's looking to fly.
Wow!
Right to the chin. Oh, Sol Ruca!
The entire match was actually really enjoyable, and the Allies of Convenience is one of the more enjoyable things on the show week to week.
Oh, she got her boots up, and now she's got the Sister Abigail DDT lined up. She finds a way. Oh, what a thriller.
For as much as I wouldn't mind seeing them be champions, equally it's gotta be Raquel and Roxanne versus the Bellas. Sorry. Elsewhere in the women's division, Tiffany Stratton and Trish had their final confrontation hosted by Wade Barrett.
I gave her this match because once I beat her, maybe then I'll be considered one of the GOATs.
I think it's time to have an honest conversation about Tiffany Stratton. Because in ring, she's still great, but her character has been stripped and transformed into something so one-dimensional and inauthentic, it's insane. In NXT, she was her own woman, and on main roster, she's slowly becoming a parody of herself.
Things are different now. It's called evolution for a reason. And Trish, I know all about your accomplishments. I've seen the VHS tapes.
That was cute. Did you learn about VHSs on TikTok?
I try so hard to stay positive on this channel, but sometimes you just gotta be real, you know? I will say, it's a shame that this is a dream match that has received such a pathetic build. But in the TKO era, when you have a million shows every 2 weeks, how can anything receive a proper build? But one consistent highlight is Naomi.
What,
That
to
it
proceed
don't
with caution?
matter.
Oh, Miss Money in the Bank just got clocked by her chief rival.
I think Jade ultimately picks up the win on the road to her title match, but realistically, most of the best Money in the Bank holders lost a little before they ultimately cashed in, so it's okay. And finally, in the main event, Jimmy Uso managed to roll up Solo Sikoa. I can't see Solo losing the title to Jimmy, so I'd expect it to be business as usual. And after this, we once again saw the dominance of the faction that has no name.
Oh! It's gonna be nasty for LA Knight and Wheeler Tsunami!
I just feel like it's all getting awfully repetitive.